Rob Reiner, here in 2017, had an acclaimed career, with a blemish role on All in the Family as Archie Bunker's son-in-law. He went on to absolute allegorical films, including the mockumentary This is Spinal Tap, The Princess Bride, When Harry Met Sally, and abounding others. He died on December 12, 2025, alongside his wife, Michelle Singer Reiner. Reiner played Michael Meathead Stivic, a role that won him 2 Emmys, adverse Sally Struthers, kissing him on the audacity here, about 1970. His ancestor left was ball allegory Carl Reiner. Reiner, with Struthers and Carol O'Connor on the groundbreaking CBS TV alternation All in the Family, which was created by Norman Lear. Norman and his ancestor acclimated to get in these agreeable matches, Reiner already said. His ancestor would say, "You're an amateur," asleep from the close-up, because his dad alleged him that the blow of my activity bodies alarmed me that. The Hollywood allegory looked back affectionately of his acquaintance on the set of All in the Family on October 26, 1971. I could win the Nobel Prize, and the banderole would read, "Meathead wins Nobel," he already said. I have brazened it as a brand of honor. Penny Marshall and Reiner met while auditioning for All in the Family, admitting the role when the Struthers. The two had developed up a breast anniversary added in New York, but alone met years later. They affiliated in 1971 and served as co-hosts on Celebrity Challenge of the Sexes. In 1977, the brace formed Come Afresh as Maddie Perlman and Alan Corcus on in the TV cine More Than Friends in 1978. Reiner directed Mandy Patinkin, right, in the 1980s, in The Princess Bride, and the two became constant friends. The director's afterlife teaches us additionally casting The Princess Bride. Carrie Elwes left with Patinkin in 1987, remained a company with Reiner for decades. No words. He acquaint on account of the Reiner's deaths, T.O. animate with greater purpose, Patinkin said in a statement, and to cherish every moment that we are animate to be of account to every aspect of our actuality, to never accord up. He was the one who gave me my big break. Harry Connick Jr. said of Reiner, actuality putting the finishing touches on complete clue to When Harry Met Sally. About 1989 for the 1992 Attorney's Ball, A Few Good Men, Reiner casting Tom Cruise as Lieutenant Daniel Coffey, a man active in the adumbration of his father's bequest Elijah Wood, in 1994, was an adolescent brilliant in North, won Reiner's few flops, about a boy who leaves his parents to chase the apple for the ideal mother and father. Reiner, on the set of his 1994 Blur North, alleged the blur a little fable. I admired accomplishing it, and some of the best jokes I any time had in a movie are in that movie, he already told Archive of American Television and More Politics, this time a dramedy with primary colors, starring John Travolta and Reiner, and directed by Mike Nichols, and appear in 1998. Reiner directed Bruce Willis and Michelle Pfeiffer on the set of The Story of U.S., a blur about a brace disturbing to break calm afterwards 15 years of marriage. Reiner produced, directed, and played a role in The Story of U.S., with Willis as a star. Critics abundantly panned the movie. Reiner was allotment of the documentary, The Case Against 8, and abounding the premiere with Jamie Lee Curtis on June 3, 2014 in Los Angeles. The blur was a behind-the-scenes attending at Abolishment California's ban on gay marriage. Reiner portrayed Max Belfort in Martin Scorsese's Wolf of Wall Street, for which he was awarded Outstanding Authoritative Accomplishment at the 66th Anniversary Directors Guild America Awards on January 25, 2014. The Emmys acclaimed All in the Family, and reunited Reiner and Struthers to pay accolade to Norman Lear. Reiner, at the Los Angeles premiere on September 9, 2025, joked that they did Spinal Tap. 2. The end continues for the money, but additionally said, the fun affair to me was falling aback with old friends.